The state of Michigan is getting ready for what could be a big expansion of the marijuana industry.
As we reported earlier this week, the reclassification of pot as a less harmful drug could give dispensaries more of the benefits seen by businesses in other industries, which could lead to growth.
You can see on this map just how much the marijuana industry has already expanded in Metro Detroit. All of those dots represent a dispensary.
It's been over 4 years now that marijuana has been sold legally in Michigan, but has it been a good thing or a bad thing for Metro Detroit?
There are a lot of passionate perspectives on all sides of this one, so we sent 7 News Detroit reporter Simon Shaquette to find out how legal weed is impacting our communities.
From Detroit to Utica to Mount Clemens and beyond, we're hearing a variety of views about the fact more and more of these dispensaries continue popping up and how it's impacting the community. On the streets of Macomb County, where a growing number of billboards show ads for marijuana shops,
I think that it's really a bad thing.
Jackie Rotman is speaking out.
I don't think that it's really something that we need on every corner.
More than 4 years after recreational sale of marijuana began after a state ballot initiative passed by 56%, from Detroit to the suburbs, many businesses have become highly successful. Joyce Dixon of Mount Clemens stopped to tell me why. What are your feelings?
I don't have no problem with it.
You feel like more business is helpful to community?
Yes.
You happen to live right next door to a shop. What are your feelings about it? This homeowner also sharing his take.
Noise, fast cars, just like a drag strip every day.
I spent several hours reaching out to various communities across Metro Detroit to find out how businesses have impacted people in the area.
People of Clinton Township spoke, the school spoke, the seniors spoke.
However, Clinton Township Supervisor Bob Cannon telling me his community banned dispensaries from opening and even took steps to limit the number of billboards. He says it came down to this.
The residents of this community did not want and voted not to have any marijuana facility in the township, so they cannot buy it here.
In Detroit, Councilwoman Mary Waters with a different take, highlighting benefits of new owners fixing up old buildings, hiring workers, and contributing to the tax base.
There are some communities who do not want marijuana businesses at all. There's some of those. There are other communities who appreciate it, and they are only concerned, as I am, about whether or not they're close to a school or to churches.
Waters says ensuring locations are approved in a way that makes sense for the community continues to be a top priority. And as for how many shops and billboards should be allowed,
Michigan now has over 700 retail stores.
Matthew Abel, an advocate and attorney for the cannabis industry, says it should simply be decided by how many of them the economy can support. In Detroit, that number is more than 30 dispensaries.
The city of Detroit received almost $2 million due to those 33 licenses, and Wayne County received that share as well.
Back in Macomb County, it's not just new shops popping up. The site of the former Gibraltar Trade Center, now a large facility used to support operations of a cannabis company. Jackie acknowledges in Michigan, the marijuana industry has brought 46,000 full-time jobs. But she's still asking if all this has made the grass any greener.
They're everywhere. I mean, the billboards, the signs and everything.
We reached out to several marijuana shops to request interviews for this story, but so far they've declined to talk. From Macomb County, Simon Shaquette, 7 News Detroit.
All right, thank you so much, Simon.